close the deal. I am the destroyer. I am the chosen lawyer. Training hard to knock them to the floor. I am the chosen lawyer.
Happy New Year! Actually, it's not quite yet, but it's almost New Year's. We're
Almost.
2 days away. The end of 2025 is here, which means another episode of the Chosen Life podcast with special guest star George Tremis, realtor to the stars. This guy does it all, life coaching. He's just a fabulous human being. Welcome back.
Takes one to know one. Thank you, Jonathan.
Oh, thank you. Jonathan A. Hacohen, partner at Kormans LLP law firm for your real estate corporate needs. When you need to close a real estate deal in Ontario, you do corporate work, wills, contact us, kormans.ca. It's pretty simple. And otherwise, as New Year's are coming, people need motivation. They want to be the best them possible. They want to make life changes. Check out the Bible 3.0. So you've read the first two, and now you're like, I need to have the sequel. I need the trilogy, Bible 3.0 on Amazon. It is not a religious book. It's a lifestyle book. This is a lifestyle podcast. It's a lifestyle book, learning how to build life systems and be the best you possible. And it's in that token, when it's time to start the year, 2026 is upon us. I'm very excited about 2026.
Me too.
I'm kind of done with 2025.
Yeah, it's been a tough year.
It's been the shits, let's call it that. You know what? Between everything going on in the world, from economy and politics and life and people, and yeah, let's start. Hope 2026. Let's start off with a bang.
It's had its highlights though. 2025.
It was interesting.
I mean, like today. Today's a highlight.
This is true.
Last week's episode is a highlight.
But we're ending the year. So when you end the year, what do we got to do when we start the new year? What are you supposed to do before you start the new year?
Goal setting.
Goal setting. So it's time for 2026 resolutions. Georgie Tremis.
Yes.
Mr. George, have you been pondering your resolutions for next year? It's not like a birthday wish. You actually are allowed to say them.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the book is launching next year. That's an absolute goal. I'd like to have double my number of speaking engagements. I want to double the number of sales training engagements. And I'd like to start to basically be more selective in my real estate business.
Those are amazing.
Yeah, those are all professional goals too.
What about personal wise?
I set myself up for that.
You did.
Personal goals, I'm in a great relationship and I want to continue building on that. And
Lucky lady, lucky guy.
thank you.
I'm still looking forward to meeting her, by the way.
Hey, you will.
We're supposed to do a doggy double date, walk our dogs, and then
I know,
Look.
but it's a dog eat dog world out there and
It is
things
a
get
dog.
derailed. So
dog ate dog. Yeah.
it'll happen, I promise. Yeah, and definitely I think I'd like to drop about 5 percentage points on body fat.
Okay.
So lean out a little bit more again.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You may want to check out the Mediterranean diet and anti-GERD.
Yes, I think that was 3 episodes ago.
2 episodes.
2 episodes ago.
Yeah, if you've been watching your Chosen Life podcast, you know, a nice benefit of that is also, guess what? You're probably going to lose body fat as well, and you're going to feel amazing. If you like feeling great and having lots of energy, that is.
Absolutely. But what I like about your approach too, and it's even in the book, is you're focused on lifestyle and systems, which is, I guess, an allegory for discipline. Because everybody's all motivated at the beginning of the year, but it's like the difference between torque and horsepower. Torque gets you off the line, motivation. Discipline, aka horsepower, keeps you going, keeps you building speed. And motivation is not enough. Discipline is where it's at. So
There we go.
3.0 shows that as well. You have a good story in there.
Absolutely. So, I inevitably, I knew I'm going to ask you for your resolutions. You're going to come back and say to me, so guess what? I have to come up with my resolution.
I was going to ask you, yeah, but I wanted to surprise you with it. Clearly, you expected it.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. And it's funny because I think about my life, and this is one of the things when you start thinking about resolutions, you start pondering your life, where you're at, where have you been, where would you like to go? And it's funny because we're, depending on our situations and who's around us, all of a sudden life can take all sorts of different twists and turns, And at the point that I'm in my life, like I just turned 49, literally, and then I'm a year away from 50,
Mm-hmm.
When I start thinking about my life, my existence, I think about, okay, what do I want to see in the upcoming year? First thought comes to my dog, okay? Dog had her issues with liver, And, with their testing and everything, we got her liver all cleaned up. It took time to get her diet just right. So she also gets, she's better than humans. Like she gets steamed veggies, she gets roasted fish, roasted turkey. So
You cook for her then, full on cooking.
I have a meal plan. My dog Ollie has a meal plan. My son Jeremiah has a meal plan. So there's 3 meal plans I got to keep going. So I'm cooking all the time, and I'm constantly grocery shopping, rotating, etc. So it got her to the perfect point where it's funny, George. Fixed the liver, but all of a sudden she was very lethargic. She was losing weight. Didn't seem like she was hearing well. She was not seeing well. But it all came down to diet. Once we tweaked and figured out with the vet, I use a holistic vet in Newmarket. So once we figured out the right diet for her, all of a sudden she perked up out of nowhere. She can see very clearly, but she can't hear. I think she's gone deaf. She's 12 and a half now.
Maybe she just doesn't want to listen to you.
Maybe. But yet the doorbell rings, she doesn't respond. Knock on the door, she doesn't. So that was a pretty big hint there. But whereas before, when she was feeling lethargic, not well, she couldn't even see the dog next to her. Now she sees a dog, 2 streets over, and she's reacting. So it's good. So one of the first things I thought resolution-wise, I want to get her into a good place. I want to make sure stabilize her weight. Look, when you have an elderly dog, she's 12 and a half, turned 13, you want to keep your dog forever. Like you love your pet.
Yeah.
And as they get older, you get all sorts of interesting, challenges from a health perspective. And I just want to keep doing what I can do to keep her alive for as long as possible. So that's one of the first things I think about there. Next one is my son, Jeremiah,
Second to Ollie.
Sorry, Jer. But like she needs me. No, but she needs me more than he does.
I'm
Like
just joking.
you put Ollie on a desert island, she's gonna struggle. You put him on a desert island, he's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
So having turned 20 and big boy, man, and used car manager at his dealership. So within 3 years, he went from being the lot guy to the used car manager.
Amazing.
So he runs the used car department, and it's such a different thing. It's funny. I talk about this with parents all the time. It's one thing when you're raising your kid out of diapers and through grade school. It's another thing once they're 18 plus and they're adults, it's a different relationship. I still make his breakfast every morning. I still pack his lunch. We still hang out every night. We go to trips together. We go watch sporting events. And I want to continue to grow that. That's a very big part of my life. And, helping it's basically mentoring and helping him become the best him possible. So helping him find his chosen life. So my life becomes about helping him get to his life.
Yeah.
And I feel really good about that, So it's funny, but as any parent will probably tell you, they become the priority, and it's not about you anymore. So that's one of the things when I think about my resolutions. My first thought is my dog and my son, and how can I best help them and get them to where they want to be.
Good resolutions.
I hope so. And then generally having the foot issue and dealing with that, we talked about that a couple episodes ago, and I think about resolution wise, and I think what I just want to maintain. I want to be able to stay on a good course diet-wise that I've been doing, following a good plan, don't deviate too much, keep personal trainer 3 times a week. I love doing that. I build these systems already, and now I don't have to build those systems. I'm good with maintaining those systems. And keep doing the systems, don't deviate, and then leave it open. Like when I went to that silent meditation retreat last year, at the end of this year, and I looked for inspiration. Sometimes it's okay to just build a system, work within the system, leave it open so that new ideas flow, new concepts will come. I'm ready for them. So I'm kind of open for that. I don't know what it's going to look like. I don't know what the new challenges are going to be. But if I'm functioning at my best, I'm sleeping my best, my body looks good, my mind feels great, I know what's going to come. And when it is, I'm ready to tackle it. So I didn't take on any new projects because I don't know where I want to be at. I don't know where I have to go. I know for my book, for the law firm at Kormans LLP, for my personal life, I want to see what's going to inspire me. Like all of a sudden, when you stay open, an idea will hit you. Then you marinate on the idea. You see where you're going to take this idea, and you figure out the steps. And if those steps make sense, you'll start implementing. So I'm looking for that big idea. In the meantime, I'm going to live my life.
But I like what you're saying, and I oftentimes think in visuals. And for some reason, I thought of a spaceship launching, right? And it takes off so fast. So, it's like meteorically shooting towards your goals. But then eventually it gets into orbit, and then it orbits. And then it's open to the experiences, the data that it's picking up and collecting. So it makes a lot of sense. That's what I thought of when I was listening to you.
Yeah.
You're at the point where you're in orbit right now, and you're like, I'm in orbit. I don't need to course correct, but I need to maintain orbit. And let me see what it brings. Let me see what space brings me. That's
lot.
what I visualized.
And you are right bang on there, because I'm telling you, it's one thing to get there. It's way harder to stay there.
Absolutely.
How many people have told you it's easy to get married, it's hard to stay married, you know? And it's so many things in life that way. People get a job. Okay, you got the job. Can you keep the job? Can you do the job? So one of the things is, I got the job. I'm there. I want to keep the job. And so if you're constantly upheaval, you're constantly, I have a new idea, I'm going to change course all the time, it's going to be very hard to maintain a steady course. Someone who's going to go build a house by hand, and it's going to take you a year to do it. You can't go off and do a million other projects. You've got to stick to the project at hand.
Yeah.
My life is that project at hand. I got the cooking down. I got the grocery shopping down. I got the work schedule down. I got the fathering down, everything down.
You want to cook for someone else too, by the way?
I'm open to it.
Me.
You tell me what you feel like. I've been teaching myself to cook for the past few years. Name me the recipe of what you're looking for. I will make it happen.
Oh, I order from Papa Earth, so I might as well order from you as well.
Let's say we bring 100 people into this room now.
Huh?
It's almost New Year's, right? We're almost there. It's the end of the month, the end of the year.
Yeah.
And you said, name me your resolutions. What's your New Year's resolutions? What are we going to hear? We're going to hear stuff
Lose
like
weight,
lose weight. That's the first thing.
build
Absolutely.
my business,
Make more money.
find a partner, make more money.
Have a kid. Whatever. Start a new activity. I want to go to the gym. I want to
start working out.
I want to get into boxing. I want to buy a new car. Whatever it is. Very often it's about the health, something we want to do. It's something material, right? And if we come to those same people over 3-5 years, probably every year, most of them are going to name those same resolutions.
Yeah.
How many of them are actually going to happen?
I believe quite a few of them will happen.
I hope so.
Because the issue is not making it happen. To your earlier point, it's keeping it. Right? So how many people, they lose weight, they go to the gym, but then something happens and they drop off. So it's keeping orbit is very important.
Right. People saying, I'm going to lose weight. They join the gym. They get the membership. They're good for about 6 weeks or so, right? Maybe 12 weeks. And then you
That's
come to them
time
in
message.
December and they haven't used the membership and the weight came back.
Yep.
I hear you. This is and it's too common, right?
We see it every year, the gym spike at the beginning of the year.
If you want to get things done, you want to get the resolution and you want to make it happen. I'll tell you the 3 steps. Are you ready?
Go for it.
Number 1, we need to have the idea. You got to come up with the idea. You got to have the big grandiose goal. You got to have that. Without that, there's nothing to work towards. Number 2, you need to come up with the steps. So now you've decided, for example, I'm going to lose weight. Now we got to come up with the steps on how we're going to get there. So now you got to create the steps. And then number 3, which is the hardest part, is implementing the steps.
Now you got to do it.
Yes. Many people are very good at creating the goal or the big picture idea. Some people are good at creating steps. Very few are very good at implementation. Unfortunately, in our lives, for the most part, we got to be masters of all 3. Many people, I feel, as far as why do they not get from the goal stage to getting it done? Because they can't get past the goal stage. They don't, when they start even, they may not even think about the steps. And if they do think about the steps, they get so overwhelmed, it ends right there.
Failure to launch. Yeah.
Failure to launch. So one of the things is, in the book, we talk about the Bible 3.0. In organization productivity, setting life goals, short goals, long-term goals, everything. Number 1, don't get so fixated on the goal and get overwhelmed with it, but feel hopeful about it. You're working towards something. Number 2, create those steps. Figure out the bite-sized pieces of what I got to do. And then number 3, the implementation. Remember last week we talked about to-dos and emails and all that stuff?
Yes. Inbox 0.
Inbox 0. Your life should get to inbox 0. And how do we do that? Well, we'll create a goal. I'm going to lose weight. Number 2, I create the steps, easy steps. And number 3, we create deadlines and timelines, and we actually follow that. It's the only way it's going to get done. Otherwise, this is what inevitably happens. I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow. I'll go to the gym tomorrow. I'll try to go tonight. I'll go next week. I'll start. I've been so busy with work and I've been so busy at home. I'm going to start it next month. And then all of a sudden it's July. Yeah, I'm going to start it next year.
Yeah.
The best time to start it was
Before the new year. Like today.
yesterday.
Yeah.
The second best time?
Today.
The worst time?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, one of the things I had in my head as far as the Bible 3.0, the tagline, tomorrow will never come. function today. It's all about today.
Interesting.
It's all about today. So if I decide I'm going to lose weight and I decided that I'm going to start hitting the gym, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go right now. I'm getting into my car right now. I'm going to that gym I drove by a million times and I'm signing up right now. And then I'm putting in my calendar, go to gym 6 a.m. tomorrow. It's in the calendar and I'm going to start going.
But you make a really good point, because it made me think of something that's actually really hilarious now that it's in this context. How many times have you talked to somebody and they're like, oh, let's go out and go to an all-you-can-eat buffet or something, right? I've had it happen. I'm like, okay, but why? And they're like, oh, I want to eat everything because tomorrow I start my diet. Let me go further back down the road before I go the direction I want to go.
In 2025, how many meals did you and I have together?
Let's say 10,
10,
11.
maybe 11.
Yeah.
Almost every month.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Now, you know those friends, those good lifelong friends, and they talk on the phone and they said, yeah, we need to get together. Let's definitely get together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they see each other about once every 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
How is it that we were able to see each other that much?
We committed to it and we put it in the calendar. And we never left the scene of a lunch without another lunch booked, which is hilarious because I was giving a little bit of sales coaching over the phone earlier. And I was asking about a situation. Oh, it went really well. The prospect, it's great. And we agreed that we're going to meet, next year so we can go over the certain strategies. And I said, great. So when are you meeting next year? And it was said, well, we haven't figured it out yet. And I said, never leave the site of an appointment without another one booked. And that's what we do with lunches.
So guess what? Let's say my goal was I want to lose weight and I want to go to the gym. And I go to sign, I get in my car, I go to sign up to the gym. When I decided I was going to do boxing, I made the commitment on a Saturday. I Googled the boxing gym. Everybody told me about Grant's at Dufferin Steels. I saw what time they were closing. They were closing within an hour. I drove to Grant's and I signed up on a Saturday. You know when I started boxing?
Saturday.
Monday, because they were closed Saturday and they were closed Sunday. So Monday morning, I was there at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
So that's when we make the commitment. We signed up to the gym. And we go to the gym that night or the next day. Here's the thing. We don't leave the gym until we schedule our next gym session.
It's crazy.
Imagine every time you're at the gym, you don't leave the gym until you schedule for yourself to go to the next session. Now, in scheduling, when you have a doctor's appointment, dentist appointment, do you go to those appointments?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Or do you just not show up? You're like, nah, I'll go to the doctor tomorrow. I'll go to the doctor next week. You have an appointment, what do you do?
I show up.
You show up to your appointment. Treat your gym appointments like your doctor's appointments. That's simple. You make the commitment in your calendar, it's going to happen. So what I do, once you get into that point, I started making like this. I scheduled in my to-do, schedule gym sessions every Friday, let's say. And I look at my calendar for the following week, and I don't mark it off that day, and I don't leave that to-do until I put in all my gym sessions for the following week, including yoga sessions. I can make them like doctor's appointments. It's that simple. So I wanted to turn this around for people. Don't worry about creating 3,000 resolutions for yourself. Keep it simple. Try to keep at least one resolution personal, one resolution professional. Something you want to get done this year.
Mm-hmm.
Create those. Then, over the course of the next few days, weeks, start putting for yourself the to-dos. What are we going to have to do to get there? Start creating your steps. And if you're seeing that the step is massive, you're like, oh, I'm never going to get that done. Well, it's probably because it needs 3-4 mini steps under it. So create that big step and then put 4 mini steps under there.
Mm-hmm.
And then at finality, create a deadline of when you're going to deal with it and when it has to get done by.
Mm-hmm.
By having this process, resolutions will actually be created into results. Resolution results. That's what we want.
Catchy.
And then we come to the next year, and by then, so much more has been achieved. Instead of, I said I was going to do a bunch of stuff, nothing got done. It didn't get done because you didn't create a plan and you didn't implement. So learn to be a master of your domain. If it's that important to you, you can do it. And you have the time. How many people are sitting and watching TV 5 hours a day, sitting in their beds, on their phones?
Scrolling.
If you're going to be on the average person spends, 2 hours on Instagram at least?
I heard some crazy number like that, yeah.
So guess what? Can you devote 5 minutes to work on steps for a resolution? 5 minutes. It's all it's going to take. 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It can't get done.
I agree. It's just harder than...
And once that gets done, then to start the year every year, you've said to yourself, I'm going to create a personal goal. I'm going to create a professional goal. Then you can start breaking it to, I want a long-term goal and I want a short-term goal.
Mm-hmm.
And start making that long-term goal and say, okay, I want to get this done within 5 years. Then you create the steps of what needs to get done. And then you say, I have to get this done in the next 6 months. I have to get this done within 1 year. Then this has to get done within 2 years. And guess what? By year 5, you're probably going to get done by year 4.
Yeah.
Versus it's just a pipe dream and it's never going to happen. Like, let's say I tell you, I want to go to Japan one day. I just want to get to Japan. I'm sitting here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Unless I book the flight, my time off, book a hotel, I'm probably not going to make it to Japan. It's not going to happen. I could sit here. Remember, I had a fear of flying. I went to a hypnotist. I had to work on getting on a plane. But unless I book it, unless I create a game plan for myself, it ain't going to happen. It's going to be every year's going by. Oh, I hope to go to Japan next year. Hope I'll go to Japan next
On my
year.
to-do list.
So much to-do list. It's going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's never going to happen unless you book it and make it happen.
Yeah, exactly.
It was when I decided I was going to do boxing and I signed up for that membership. It was so uplifting. I'm like, wow, I've talked about this for years and I'm freaking doing it. When I signed up for the silent meditation retreat, 15 years I told people, I'm going to sign up. I'm going to go on that 10-day silent retreat. It never happened in 15 years until I actually went on the website and figured out when I sign up and booked a slot, got the confirmation, took the time off work and did it.
Yeah, you switch your mindset. You had a bias for action. It's the only way to do it. Like even same way with boxing for me. I went right away, got a coach, started full on as soon as I decided.
Love it. So as we get into 2026 now and we're excited for the new year, George, messages of hope, what inspiration would you like to spread to people?
Well, first, quick question. So
Please.
everybody listening,
Yes.
they should set their goals or resolutions now, right?
Right now.
Okay.
Well, yesterday. And if you can't go back in time machine, do yesterday, do it today.
Today.
Yes.
And they should probably put a comment on my resolution is for their top resolution, right?
Write into us, please, on social media, YouTube, Instagram, wherever you're reading this. I'd love to hear people's resolutions.
So would I.
When you put it in writing and you send it to somebody, you're empowering yourself to actually do it. It becomes real.
Public commitment.
I saw what you were doing there.
I did that with skydiving. I'm afraid of heights, but I told everybody I'm going to do it. And when I got up there and they gave me the chance to back out, that went through my mind because the little door opens and I look out. I'm like, what am I doing? This is insane. But then I thought, oh no, I told everybody I'd do it. And I don't want to go back and say I chickened out. So I did it.
Why did you do it?
Because I'm afraid of heights.
I had a fear of heights. To get a girl, I rode Leviathan twice at Wonderland. The worst roller coaster.
The goal was greater than the fear.
It wasn't worth it.
That's a whole nother story.
That's another episode for another day. Last message of hope. What would you like to tell people? 2026, when they're saying, I want this to be my year, what should they be doing? Besides the resolutions and setting the goals.
So in my last sales training, I took a word and I believe I created this. I haven't seen it anywhere else before. The word is impossible. So how do we spell that? IMPOSSIBLE, right? And I put it on the whiteboard and then I put a line before the P. And I said, what does this sound like when you spell it out? And I put a dot between the I and the M. I am possible. So all things are possible.
I was going to say, don't be an imp. Make it possible.
It's in front of the P, not after the P.
Yes. Love it, man. So we're all inspired. Happy 2026, everybody, as we start the new year. Exciting new year coming of a Chosen Life podcast. He'll be back hopefully February. He's not coming back till that book is published. So we will see him back when the book is published.
I promise.
George Tremis, people want to reach out to you, comments, questions, where do they reach you?
Just type in my last name online. You'll find multiple platforms. TREMIS. T is in Tango, RE, M is in money, IS.
He's Tremis. I'm Jonathan.
Tremis.
Tremis if we were in France.
Oh, oui, c'est comme ça.
Thank you, everybody. Happy 2026. We look forward to seeing you back next year.